What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I did. Sasha needs help. Sasha is in complete denial about how bad her addiction is. Like, she needs help. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's sitting in that hospital room, and the only thing she's worried about is, oh, how bad is the fallout? She's worried about the business, the company and stuff. She talking about, oh, I can get out of here and get back to work and stuff. I'm like, no. And Brando and Gladys are like, no. Like, this work is the last thing that she needs to focus on. That's not even a priority right now. She needs to focus on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hell with the company. Maxie, BLQ, Lucy, they could worry about the company. You need to worry about your health. You know what I'm saying? This is about you getting better. And she just keeps trying to tell everybody what she thinks they want to hear. Oh, that was a one time thing. I'm better now. And Brando was like, listen, I wish I could believe you. I want to believe you, but I can't believe you. You lied to me already about your addiction. I can't. He was like, I can't allow it anymore. You know what I'm saying? For this to continue, because he's an addict himself, a recovering addict. So it's like he can't just sit idly by and watch her, destroy herself. Like, she has to get her triggers under control, so that way she don't get that urge to do these drugs and stuff anymore. And she basically wanted Gladys to have her back, and Gladys was like, yo, I can't back you up on this. Gladys was like, I cannot. As much as I want to back you up and I want to see you better, you're not better. And the only way to get better is to get in treatment. That's the only way. But she doesn't want to be shipped off to a rehab center. Well, that's what needs to happen, whether she likes it or not. And I definitely agree with what Sonny told Brando. You got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because Brando don't know what else to do because Sasha's not listening to him. Sonny was like, listen, keep pushing her. And I do agree. Drastic measures are going to have to be taken. I'm all for helping, usually people are not going to get clean unless they really want to get clean. But the problem is Sasha is heading towards rock bottom. Maybe that's what she needs to feel, like lose everything in order to gain everything, but, try to gain everything back or whatever. But she needs to take the help and stop being in denial, and that's what Gladys was pretty much trying to tell her. Like, this, you can't walk around and allow every infant or baby story or baby that you see to trigger you. And that's pretty much what it is. She needs to deal with her loss, and she's not dealing with it. And if she doesn't deal with these things, she's going to keep using drugs. She's going to keep doing it. And she's sitting there talking about, well, in 24 hours I can make my own decisions and stuff. Brando needs to do something. As her husband, he needs to file some type of paperwork or whatever and have her committed against her wishes. Like, he needs to pull rank on this one. Like, you are her husband. You have control over her medical. You need to get her in some type of treatment now, whether she wants to or not. Because she's going to keep popping pills. She's going to keep doing it. She's not getting any better on her own. Something drastic is going to have to happen. I love the scene between Gladys and Sonny. I was like, I never thought I would see the day where Gladys and Sonny were having a good conversation, smiling and hugging each other. I said, okay. I never thought I'd see that. Hell, I never thought I'd see Gladys doing something so selfless. I said, look at Gladys out here doing stuff for people. I'm shocked. I am so shocked. I'm like, she out here helping folks and, being selfless. I like this, this side of Gladys. So anyway, moving on from that, Sonny had to pretty much make some phone calls once he heard that somebody bought half of the other half of the Metro Court. He called Brick. He was like, yeah, I need you to do something for me. So he found out Nina, the one that bought it. I feel like, honestly, and this is just my opinion, I feel like Nina was being genuine when she bought the shares because she made it very clear to Carly. I don't want, there's no strings attached. I'm giving you your half of the hotel back. I just want this to be over between us. I just want to put it behind us. I totally understand why Carly said no. I totally do. Because if it were me, I'm not going to lie to you. If it were me, I would have said no. I would have said no too. Everybody else, I probably would have said yes. Her, I would have said no. Because my thing is, I'm not that forgiving to certain things because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. Certain stuff like that, I wouldn't be forgiving because that's a lot. I don't see the two of them ever mending those fences. I don't see it, you know. And it wasn't even just about the Sunny stuff. It was about the fact that she allowed Scott to go at Michael the way he did on the witness stand, you know, bringing up the whole Claudia mess. So I get where Carly coming from, even though, you know, I get it. I'm not even going to sit here and lie like I don't get it. Because I do. I understand why she's saying no. Because I got family members who have said some horrible shit to me and have done some horrible shit. And it happened probably over 10 years ago, and I still haven't forgiven them for it. I'm cordial now when I see them. Like, say if they pop up at a family event, I'm now in a place where I'm cordial. I'm cordial, but they don't get they don't get conversation out of me. It's very much high and by. That's it when they come around, and I feel like Carly and Nina need to get to that point. And the reason I say cordial, and they need to get to that point is because Sonny is going full steam ahead with him and Nina. Like, he made it abundantly clear to Nina that he don't, you know, wherever this thing between them is going, he wants it to go there. He wants her. He wants to be with her. And he made that clear to her. So they're going to be dating. And the reason I say Carly needs to at least be cordial is because Donna is going to be a part of that. Because Nina's going to be, as long as she's around Sonny, at some point she's going to be around Donna. You know, so for the child's sake, Carly needs to be cordial. You know, you could be cordial with somebody and not like them because there's other people involved. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody else involved. So that's how I feel about it. I feel like Carly can get to a point of being cordial for her daughter's sake because her daughter's going to be around Nina. Olivia was not happy to hear that Nina is a co-owner. She was not thrilled because she doesn't want to share the hotel with Nina of all people. But Carly was like, listen, I'll be out this office by the end of the week. It's your office now. Have at it. I'm done. And I totally get where Carly coming from. You know, when she just felt lost. I get it because change, that's a huge change. You know, to lose your business, that's huge, you know. But Carly was adamant, though. She was like, listen, even if I was broke and starving, she said I would never take a fucking dime from Nina. That was strong. I said, wow. And I don't blame her because I'm like that with people I don't like. I'm very much so like that with people. But yeah, I get where Carly coming from though, because she feel lost at this point, and that's what happens when changes start happening. You start feeling lost because for the first time in a long time, she does not have a plan. Usually she has a plan. You know what I'm saying? Now she does not. She just don't know where to go next. You know, so I totally get it. She'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got money. It ain't like she poor. You know, she's definitely not poor. So she got time to figure out her next moves. You know, what you want to do next. You know, career-wise, whatever it is you want to do. She just got to pick one and figure it out. You know, once she do that, you're good money. You know? So anyway, moving on from that, Drew was irritating my soul. I said, you know what? He was annoying the shit out of me because he kept bringing up the whole Ned situation with Olivia, talking about, oh, I'm pretty sure you're not happy with his decision. Drew, shut the hell up. Because you are definitely trying to get Olivia on your side and trying to get her to turn against her husband. Go sit your ass down. It's over. You lost. It's over. Valentine is CEO. Ned is chairman. Let it go. Like, he's sitting there talking about, oh, what Ned did was selfish and this. Sir, shut up. Like, y'all try to really hand that man some BS ass position where he would have literally no say in the company that he's been a part of off and on for many years, long before Drew and Michael even popped up. So I was happy that Olivia actually kind of stood up for Ned and she stood by her husband. Even if she don't agree with his decision, she still stood by her man. I'm like, it's about time. Act like a wife and stand behind your husband. Not behind him, but stand beside him, you know? Be a wife. That's what she should do at the end of the day. You know, she pretty much told Drew, she said, shit, welcome to the family, you know? He was like, because it's the Quartermain way. The Quartermains are always going to backstab each other, They always gonna go low. That's it's what they do at the end of the day. You know, that's the family, that's what they do, and I'm glad Drew he realized that. Like, dude, y'all gonna backstab each other some more. I wouldn't be surprised in the very near future if Drew and Michael backstab each other. It's bound to happen. Y'all are part of that family, and that's what they do. So get used to it. Welcome to the Quartermain, son. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, I am so here for Trina and Rory. I want to know more about Rory. I really do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I want to know a lot more about him because we don't know really much about Rory. Like we don't know where he come from, his family, his mama, his daddy. Do he got siblings? We literally know zilch about Rory. But I like what I see so far. You know, I really, really do, and I love the kiss between them. And I'm glad they kind of had that conversation because Rory was wondering if Trina was pulling back a little bit because of Spencer. I'm gonna be real with you. I do like the chemistry between Spencer and Trina. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Would I be okay with them being together? Sure. But Spencer has a lot of growing to do. Like Trina is more mature than Spencer. You know what I'm saying? She's very much so. Like she has this energy about her that's positive for the most part. And it's like Spencer, I just feel like him being a Cassadine and the way he acts, he's gonna be very problematic for her. And my thing is when you're dating somebody or you're in a relationship with somebody, marriage, whatever the case may be, when you're dealing with stuff that's stressful to you in your everyday life, whoever you're with, they should be your peace, not your headache. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Spencer would be a headache. Like he would definitely be a pain in the ass for her. I'm just gonna be real honest. But I am glad that Rory knows how to read the room. Like he knew that there was a but coming, and he knows how to read the room. He was like, "You like me, you like the kiss, but," and you know she broke it down to him that it's not even really about Spencer for her. She just felt like she's worried about the trial because the trial is coming up tomorrow, and she's worried that okay, what if I get convicted? What is the future gonna hold? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be in prison, and I don't want to start a relationship with somebody if I'm about to go to jail. And I'm glad that Rory spoke positivity into her. He was like, "Listen, you're gonna be fine." He said, "You're gonna come out on top on this," and I love that because you know they're keeping that positive energy. Like he was like, "You're gonna be exonerated." He's sure of it. Um, and I'm glad that he spoke that into her. Because it's like, you know, get those negative thoughts out your mind. You're not going to prison. As long as you got a support team behind you and people that are determined to help you, you ain't going to prison. And trust. I still feel like she need to let somebody know that she was in the park that day. When the video came out, she was in the park with Spencer. She was in the cemetery with him. That's her alibi. You know what I'm saying? She needs to use that to her advantage. She need to tell her lawyer about that. She should have been told her lawyer about that. Because that's her ace in the hole, you know, to help get her out of this mess. So thank God she got Curtis and, you know, Marshall and everybody trying to help her. And they even got a lead, you know, on some of the people, on one of the people that Esme bought the burner phone from. So they got a lead on him. And they're getting closer and closer to finding some stuff out. Porsha is still holding on to her secret. That I do believe Trina is definitely Curtis's daughter because she's still trying to make a phone call for a genetics appointment or whatever to find out about that whole schizophrenia thing because she wants to know if that passes down to a generation or whatever. If that passes down to the next generation, I definitely believe that she know that Trina is Curtis's daughter. Because when Curtis popped up, he was like, "Oh, what genetics and stuff?" And she tried to lie and say, "Oh, that was for a consult for a patient." Tell that man that that's his child. I'm so over Porsha at this point because you know the biggest reason why him and Jordan are no longer together was because she was lying to him by omission, of course, but she kept secrets from him that he wasn't happy about. So you know that's what broke their marriage up, even though they're still married. It's just a lot of plot holes. Like, we need to get all this shit wrapped up ASAP. Because some people need to know what's going on here. That they got a child, that they're still married. Like, we need to wrap this up. Because we got all this shit dangling. I'm like, listen, let's get this together. Um, yeah, so she did. You know, it's like your relationship is not gonna survive. You know, once Curtis finds out what she really hiding from, it ain't gonna it's not gonna go down. It's really not. Like let's be real. They gonna be broken up. They definitely will be. I love that scene though between Marshall and Porsha. Like Marshall was thanking her and stuff like that for letting him stay and all that and whatnot. And she was trying to ask him all these questions and stuff about his symptoms and stuff like that. And he was telling her like I was paranoid that the government was coming after me. Like he told her some of her symptoms. So my guess is she gonna be probably looking out for some of those symptoms in Trina to see if Trina got some of those, like, or she exhibits some of those symptoms. Um. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought about this, and I will see you all later. Hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful day. See you all later. Peace.